Hey,
Haha.
main offenders are back, baby.
What's up,
The
you scab eaters?
the bad boys are back in the studio, and Canada won.
Yeah,
Canada won the Four Nations Cup
we
last
got
night.
right in there.
Last night, what a win!
What a win.
Some would say it was the best win.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God!
wonder if, imagine if Trump puts a tariff on Connor McDavid now. Anytime he travels into the States.
Dude, we needed that win so bad.
Canada needed that.
Canada's been down bad, baby. Everyone's just
Mm.
shit talking us online. And, these French fucks in Montreal, you know who you are, the ones who were booing the American national anthem,
Yeah,
creating a whole bunch of, I think it is motivation for the American team in the early stage of the last time we played them, we lost.
yeah,
Canada lost to the U.S. And it was it was a good game. It was awesome. 3 fights in 9 seconds. The
yeah.
mitts come off,
Right off the fucking hop, eh?
and they were all good fights. If you're keeping score, Canada won 2 of those fights. So
Yeah,
we didn't do too bad in the fights, but we lost the game. And the Americans really loved that.
yeah.
They really loved to rub that one in after we
After all
booed.
this shit going, yeah, but then all the stuff going on too, and then they have to sit there
Mm-hmm.
and then they beat us at hockey like that.
Yeah,
That hurts.
exactly. It's all we got right now, man.
Yeah,
We have a country in disarray.
yeah,
Without leadership, there is a major divide. We have pressure from the United States of America and Donald Trump, and they're clowning. They're laughing at us.
calling
Uh,
us names.
they're clowning us in the press. Everyone's talking about Canada is going to be the 51st state and all
Mm,
this, and so but it really did create a beautiful context to this rivalry. Um, yeah, like the fact that we lost that first game and we had to come back, it set the stage. And wow, what a game that was last night!
it was close.
Got to give it up to the American players, man. They have a hell of a team. The Kachuk
Hmm.
brothers, the Menendez brothers on ice, I call them.
Yeah,
That
they're killers.
just those guys are there's something, man. You wish that they were Canadian. That's sort of
Exactly.
the you know
I think
the
all of Canada needs to buy our goalie there a beer for
oh dude,
those two saves right at the end.
Jordan Bennington, man.
Like, oh my God.
Bennington saved the day.
Yeah,
Without
he
Bennington,
did. Without, yeah,
it was over, man. It's Don Cherry could put out another Rock'em Sock'em Hockey Christmas
mm,
time video just based on the saves that he was making in that
yeah.
game alone. Bennington was dialed in, dude.
Bennington's the man. Bennington, the main offenders are taking you out to the Rippers, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
All expenses paid by the main offenders. We're gonna get you drunk. We're gonna get a couple ponies to lick your pole.
Yeah, Bennington.
Let's get her going.
It doesn't matter who you are in Canada. Bennington should be allowed to lick your wife's bin.
Yeah.
Just one little lick.
Just one little lick.
Let him touch the button.
How many licks does it take to get the center of an IUD?
Oh man, yeah, he really shut the door there. It was nice. And then Connor McDavid,
Yeah.
this guy, he's all world.
Jesus.
He's all world. The best player in the game today, Connor McDavid.
He's freakishly fast, eh?
Oh, dude,
You see that rush at the end? Like he doesn't even look human when he's skating.
It's amazing. Remember like the old Sega hockey games
where you crank up the
EA Sports?
Yeah.
No,
you make your own player.
Yeah, NHL
Yeah.
93 and the NHL 94. Like there's certain guys that had like the fast speed. Like they're like rated 99 for speed. like Pavel Bure back in the day. He was like 99 for speed. Like McDavid would have been 100. He would have been the fastest. Like that's how fast he is. Also, a little funny side thing that I heard about that NHL 93. Cliff Ronning, who also played for the Vancouver Canucks, they made him 99 for speed. I guess one of the guys that owned EA Sports went to college with him, so they thought it'd be funny to make him like super fast. I guess he wasn't that fast in real life. They put him up to 99. And then there was another thing that I was reading about Ken Baumgartner. Ken Baumgartner, I guess, was on some committee or whatever where I guess they were the guys who made the game were talking to the players committee, and they introduced him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm the guy you made 1 or 3, like rated 3 for intelligence."
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's like a Harvard scholar.
Yeah, exactly.
Ken Baumgartner was a fighter in the NHL for years and really awesome fighter. Actually, played for the Leafs and a few other teams, Boston, LA Kings. But Ken Baumgartner was actually Harvard educated. So
there's not a whole lot of that in the there's not a lot of Ned Bradens.
Yeah, that's true.
Anymore.
That's a real Ned Braden right there. Yeah. You know, I think I'm gonna get my
if I could have done it all over, I would have got an education. Look at Ned here. He doesn't have to rely on hockey.
Slapshot is such a great movie.
Yeah.
Such a great movie.
Everyone says that we're sexist and like misogynistic and stuff, but guess who wrote our favorite comedy movie of all time?
That's right. Nancy Dowd. The first woman of the main offenders. The first lady of the main offenders. We salute you, Nancy. She, what a sense of humor. And it was because her brother played in the league that all these guys played in I guess the Iron League or whatever it was. And they all the characters were kind of based on real people in that league. So Ogie Oglethorpe was based on Bill Goldie Goldthorpe.
And you had him on your Fight Stories podcast, didn't you?
Yeah. We had the real Ogie Oglethorpe on Fight Stories. It's really fun. It's a great episode. He's crazy, wild story, and he's got a book. He's got a book too that Liam McGuire wrote. Is excellent. So check that out and check out the episode of Fight Stories with him. But because he was so crazy in real life, they didn't let him play himself in the movie, and a lot of the players actually, were in the movie. Some of them got to play themselves. I guess what happened there was Paul Newman, his brother, I think, came into the dressing room and was talking to the bunch of guys, and he got into a altercation with Paul Stewart, who is an NHL enforcer and referee, who's also been on Fight Stories. Another really good dude. But I guess he threw like his Coke or something at him, or like a Sprite, and it spilled all over Paul Newman's brother. And they're like, that guy can't be around Paul. He's too fucking crazy. So he didn't get to play himself in the movie. And Nancy Dowd, who wrote it, she got her brother Ned Dowd is the guy. Ned Dowd played Ogie Oglethorpe in the movie, but Ned Braden is based on Ned Dowd. So there's a little Slapshot history.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
That checks out, right?
Yeah.
And I just think that movie is so funny, and I love how
it's beyond its time. Like, and Paul Newman was probably in my opinion, Paul Newman's greatest performance, acting performance.
It's really amazing, and Paul Newman actually claimed that it was one of his all-time favorite roles, if not his favorite that he played. That was his favorite character.
Yeah,
that he played. He really enjoyed that. I think it was a little something different than what he has done in other movies. But what an interesting character. I find if you watch Slapshot, it's hard to to understand what Reg Dunlop's motivation is as a character. He's
Yeah.
kind of like snaky.
He's kind
right?
of a snaky fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's really interesting.
I've always wondered this.
Yeah.
At the end, is he, when his wife is leaving or whatever, and they're all at the parade,
Yep.
and like he sees her, and he's like, "I got a new job. I'm gonna be this." And, like, I forget what he's doing, but he got like some new job. Or do you think he was lying
100%
about that?
Oh yeah, he's
I
so
always
full
wonder
of
that.
shit.
I'm like, is he lying about that?
Oh, totally. I think he is too. He's just like,
yeah,
he's always painting sunshine, right?
yeah, exactly.
He's always
painting a
blowing
mirage.
always blowing sunshine up someone's ass about.
Yeah.
It's so funny, man. And like,
Hey, Dickie Dunn wrote this. It must be true.
yeah, it's a movie you have to watch a few times to really appreciate the subtleties of that, of everything that's going on in that. There's third and fourth layer jokes that if you watch, the third, fourth time, they're going to be funnier than the initial slapstick sort of barbaric funny moments that the Hanson brothers create. That you're laughing your ass off on the first time you watch it.
Yeah.
But there's these like, things that are happening in the background.
Yeah.
It's just so good. Yeah, what a great movie. Just
like,
awesome.
No, we should watch that again and celebrate the big win. I love that, man. I love beating the States. It brought me back to... It actually made me want to watch hockey again last night. I haven't watched hockey in a while. And I'm like, that actually makes me want to watch it again.
Hockey's painful to watch. It's painful to watch now because it's not the game that we grew up with. It's much different.
No.
And we sound like old dudes talking like that, and I hate to be that guy. But we did really get the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? Where the talent and the equipment started to catch up. They started like back in like the 70s and 80s. It was a little bit
back in the 70s and 80s,
the equipment wasn't that good yet.
Work concrete job during the day and then go out and play professional hockey at night and just beat the piss out of someone.
Yeah, but
that's
like by like 93, 94, like things started getting a little bit better on the equipment side of it, and you started. But the hockey was still really rough and tough. Mm-hmm. It was sort of what the game lacks today, and it's not just that there's not many fights or whatever. It's the intensity. There's like an underlying tension in a hockey game back in the day.
Yeah,
that you don't have anymore, where at any moment it could erupt into chaos. Now it's not going to erupt into chaos. Like 99% of the time, it's not going to erupt. It's not this. There's not a tension. You get that tension only in international play and playoffs, but it's not really about like, is a fight going to happen? It's just because there's a lot at stake. But in the regular season, you don't have that, and you don't have that at all.
Yeah.
But if you look back at old hockey, I mean, there's some nothing games, but they were playing for more for playing for pride back then too. It wasn't the big contracts.
Mm-hmm.
But teams used to be like gangs in the NHL.
Yeah.
And you'd have like 3 or 4 or 5 tough guys on a team.
Like back in the Philadelphia Broad Street Bullies days.
And that's what started it all, man.
All dressed like they're on a porno set.
Yeah, we're gonna
and the great big chops.
Gonna gouge your eye out and then go dancing at the disco. Yeah. Oh yeah, those guys are classic, man.
Yeah.
I do miss some of that hockey, but the hockey, this Four Nation stuff, I mean, there's no denying the skill of today's players. It's phenomenal. And I love seeing guys like the Kachuks and Bennett, those guys, the throwbacks, right? They're beauties.
Bennett was awesome. Now, why wasn't Connor Bedard on the team?
Well, he just hasn't had a great year, I don't think, and like he's still pretty young. Like he'll be eventually the captain probably of that team when he gets older. Yeah, well, no, after McDavid's gone.
I would have let him have a shot. He's
pretty good. I would have had Tom Wilson in there personally. He's got more goals than a lot of guys on that team, and he is nasty. He brings a little bit of an edge. He's a guy that not just with like fighting, but when you're on the ice and he's on the ice, you kind of hear footsteps. Makes you think twice about, going into the corner. You could see a couple of the guys last night on the American team that were getting a little nervous. Mitch Marner gets nervous. He gets scared.
Yeah.
He had a big. He came through in the clutch.
Big assist.
Yeah, he came through in the clutch there. But there is one. I don't know. We're kind of just talking hockey here, but I don't give a fuck. It's our show. Mitch Marner made a pass. I can't remember if it was on a goal or if it was just like a really close play, but he passed it and he just drops back. And the chick from Hockey Night in Canada, Jennifer Botterill or whatever, she was talking about how, look at how he did that pass and like how he dropped back, but dropping back, no, like why the fuck isn't he going straight to the net for that rebound? Like he's a perimeter player all the time, and I hate that about Mitch Marner. But God damn it, he's talented. It's just, take a fucking chance, go to the net. Like there's a lot of the game's different.
No, it's way different. I miss it. Back when I started playing, when I was like 15, 16. And like you start fighting and you're hitting and stuff like that. That's when it was it was the funnest, right? What's the gayest thing you've ever done in a hockey dressing room? There's so many things.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. Hockey dressing rooms are pretty gay. I'm not gonna lie. I probably when I was like 14 or 15, I was playing just like pickup hockey on the weekend with some of the older guys that played in Brighton. And I went into the dressing room after, and as soon as I stripped down, they all whipped me with towels, like 15 of them. And then that was bad. And then there's this guy, Hutch, who had severe acne all over his back and on his ass. And they made me wash his back in the shower, which was really, really gross.
Yeah, that sounds.
And then it was like reading Braille. And then they got me high. We smoked a joint. And then my mom came to pick me up, and they were all out in the parking lot, and I was getting in the car. They're like, Tom was smoking joints.
Oh yeah, those guys are losers.
And they're all laughing, and I'm like just baked out of my mind. Good times.
Yeah, I don't like that. I never got hazed. I got lucky.
Got hazed a couple times. And this is one of the grossest things I've ever seen. I remember we had a hockey tournament, and we got like a medal or whatever at the end of it. And I came into the dressing room, and my buddy was in there. Forget his name. He was a Dutchman, something Van. I can't remember. But he had a huge foreskin, like really big. And he had taken the medal and he wrapped it around the inside of his foreskin.
Medal of what?
Like the medal. He put the medal.
Oh, the hockey medal.
And he put his foreskin over the medal.
Yep.
And he was sitting there holding it like this. And I'm like, oh my God. He was like, heads or tails? I was like, what? Then he flipped it out of his dick. It was like some puppetry of the penis shit.
SO penalty free
Yeah, SO
achievement award.
Yeah.
I remember
It was really strange.
I remember our coach, my hockey coach, Brian McGee, we talked about him on the last episode, I think, or maybe 2 episodes ago, but he got really mad at our team because we went penalty free. He fucking freaked out.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it was? No, we were penalty free, and then one guy got a penalty and fucked it up. It was Russell Rumble who got it. Russell Rumble was like, fucking Russell fucked it all up. Cancel the fucking pizza party.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Russ.
Yeah, they used to give you a pizza party if you went penalty
free. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
The one game all year we fucking almost had the pizza party and Russell fucked it up. He was all pissed off.
Cancel the fucking pizza party.
Holy fuck, boys, cancel the fucking pizza party. Fucking Russell Rumble. Idiot out there.
Dude, what a fucking name, Russell Rumble.
Oh, buddy, I love Russell Rumble.
Russell
Rumble. I love that guy, man. That guy was like, that guy was a bro, man. He was cool.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't the best fighter, but he would drop the gloves with anyone to defend. The guy was the goalie, so you got to defend the goalie, right? But Russell took a couple fucking beatings it was all my fault. Russell is what I'm saying. You shouldn't have stepped up for me. I deserve to get my ass kicked a couple times there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love you, man.
Yeah.
But the coach, Brian, never wanted Russell fighting because he wasn't that good. He'd come into the dressing room, he'd be like, give everyone the green light. He'd be like, green light, green light, green light, green light. Russell, red light. Green light, green light. He wants everyone else to go out and fight.
Everyone else fights except for Russell.
Everyone's got green light to fight, but he doesn't want Russell fighting because it might make the team look bad.
Yeah.
If we lose. This is the fucking psychology that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the coaches would dress in full equipment in practice, and they were 5 years older than us.
And just teeing up on you guys?
Dude, they're teeing up on Russell Rumble. They'd be feeding him suicide passes and just smoking him.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? They just love to nail Russell in the practices. I don't get it. Those guys were wild cards, man.
I miss, when I grew up in Brighton, I was best friends with this guy, Mark Goody, and his brother Matt played junior, and he went on to play in he played in the UHL and he played in the AHL, I believe, for the Providence Bruins.
Yeah.
He was almost, he was one step away.
One league below the NHL.
Yeah, but it was so funny growing up. And he was a fighter, right? And he'd come in, everybody would sleep over at their house, and he'd come in every morning and punch us both in the leg. Dead leg, get up, pussies.
Straight up bully.
Get up, you fucking pussies. We're doing laps.
Hilarious.
Yeah. His hands were like, from punching people in the face, were like just crippled. Like if he's sitting there, his hands are just like this. They're like, you should stop punching people. The funniest is he was on house arrest. He I don't know if I told this on here, but he was working construction, the same construction company I worked for, and he had just put out like a lane closure, all these pylons, and it was a couple of kilometers long. So that's like a fucking pain in the ass, and you have to run. You have to run when you're doing it, right? So it sucks. But so he just put it out, and this transport comes by and just hit every one of them. Just being a dick, eh? They're all over the road. Yeah. So he flips out, and he gets in the truck, chases after this guy, follows him for like an hour. until this guy, until this guy, he stops at a truck stop. He gets out. And then I believe, he came up and he grabbed him when he was getting out of his truck and threw him. The guy, I think he broke his arm. Yeah, he broke his arm. And then Matt just kicked the shit out of this guy. So he was on house arrest. And then, but he's a junior A hockey player, right? So they let him still go out and play the games and participate in the team. But that was the only time that he was to be out of the house, right? So then he gets suspended again from the Trenton Sting, and so he's going to the game just to watch, right? So he goes in to watch, and then he comes back. We're all at the house, all of us kids, and he comes in. His shirt's ripped. It's just covered in blood. We're like, what the fuck happened? He's like, oh, some guy was shooting his mouth off in the fucking stands, had to give it to him. We're like, Jesus Christ. It's kind of like with cops and shit. I don't like it. Hockey players kind of get a pass, a little bit
in Canada,
especially in Canada. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're just horsing around down at the rink. They're not selling fentanyl. Leave them alone.
Listen, we're going to punish them, but we're going to let them play the games.
We're going to let them play the games.
That makes no sense at all. If you really want to punish them, you don't put them in jail, or you just don't let them play the game. But that's the thing.
Exactly.
On the ice is probably the safest place for some of these guys. If they're not getting that aggression out on the ice, they're definitely going to take it out somewhere else.
Look what he did when he was off working construction for a summer. That would have been just a 5-minute major if he was playing hockey.
Yeah, it's not that the action's worse or better. It's just that the punishment is less.
Yeah, no,
the punishment's way more lenient in the game. That's why it's better for him to be out there.
Yeah.
So funny. And then going back to that Canada game, I sent you those bets I made, eh?
Yeah. What'd you win? You won $400?
$440 on the one bet, which is an $80 bet. It was an $80 bet. Canada had to win the game, had to score 2.5 goals, so 3 goals or more, and Connor McDavid needed to score a goal at any time during the game. It could have been regulation or overtime, which he scored the game winner. Thank you very much, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty exciting way to win that ticket. And then I had a $10 bet on my man. What's his fucking name? We were just talking about him from Florida. Scored the goal.
Chuck? Or
no, not to Chuck.
From Florida. Bennett?
Bennett, yeah. Bennett. I had a $10 on him to score a goal. He was a plus 900, so that pulled in $100. Nice. And then I just had, I think, $20 or something. I won $50 on $20 on Canada, just straight up win.
Nice.
Which is what, it was a nice night. It was a nice night for the tribe,
Yeah. Do you think there was any Canadians that bet against Canada?
Oh, I'm sure there was. There's a lot of Canadians betting against Canada online right now. Absolute pussies.
Yeah.
Listen, no, I have nothing against the country of America. I mean, we all have our own problems. Canada's fucked right now, too, in our own way. But the Canadians who are out here, just wanting so bad to be fucking part of America, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck me.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
But if we did become part of America, it'd probably be better for both of us.
Oh, yeah, easily.
It's just so...
Not to fuck around at the border anymore and fucking trying to do shows and...
fucking, I love Canada's sovereignty, but
Trying to hide money in your fucking suitcase.
selfishly. Oh man, but I just don't like fucking anyone that sucks up to these politicians, whether it be Donald Trump or fucking Biden
and Justin Trudeau. Fucking what did he say? He's like, you will not take Canada and you will not take our game or something like that.
It's like, quit making us look gay, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you've done enough, Justin.
And Justin Trudeau
shut the fuck up.
Wouldn't piss on a hockey player if he was fucking on fire, for fuck's sakes. Look at this little puke. He was probably beat up by all of them when he was in fucking
He'd piss on a hockey player if his mouth was open.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, Trudeau tweeting that, yeah, you can't take our
like,
you can't take our country.
Piece of
you
shit.
won't take our country and you won't take our game or something like that. It's like, you know what, Justin? You kind of fucking were the one that took our country and fucking sold us out.
Sold it to China a long time ago. Thanks a lot for that, buddy.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
We gonna go in there and buy all the high rise and jack up the rent.
Yeah,
I think this is how fentanyl.
I think this is how Shane Gillis got famous.
Well, it's true. It's like you go downtown Kitchener. There's like at least 3 buildings downtown Kitchener. They're just empty. They're brand new.
Yeah,
newly renovated. There's nothing in them. Lights on all the time. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's been a lot of sketchy shit that happened with China in this country, man.
Like, what in the fuck is that? Like, I don't get
it. Oh yeah, what a place, eh? What a place.
A bunch of homeless people living in a park right next to it, and like,
they used to live in that condo.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're just driving by. Look at these pieces of shit.
Yeah, I know. We might be those pieces of shit here soon.
Yeah. What a time. But yeah, Justin Trudeau's talking smack. And then you got his son, Justin Trudeau's son, just put out a hip hop or like dance song. Let me pull it up. Justin Trudeau's son song. And this kid, man.
Are we gonna listen to it?
I'm hoping we can here. Let's see. Justin Trudeau's son, Xavier's debut single, has Canadian hip-hop roots.
Who's that? Canadian hip-hop roots, eh?
The song draws inspiration from fellow Canadian artists Drake, The Weeknd, and Justin Bieber.
Cool.
Well, he's got the little broccoli haircut.
What's it called? Let's bankrupt these biddies.
Yeah. He makes it rain. It's just all of our fucking cash.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? I thought that was supposed to go towards fucking tampons in the bathroom.
Yeah. Tampons in the men's bathroom. Have you seen that yet?
What's that? The tampons in the men's bathroom?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's not. Listen, I was originally against it, but like the amount of times I shit myself in public, it's like those things are actually pretty handy.
I just take them and give them to my girlfriend.
Just stick it up your ass and you're back in the bar with your friends drinking.
Yeah.
I've never felt so confident in my life.
Excuse me, barkeep. Can you soak this in vodka, please? I have some business to attend to.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Let's see what Xavier's spraying here. Tell me if you can hear this.
Oh, my God.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I could see those eyes through the smoke. We could hear the ringing from the door. We ain't checking who it is tonight. Yeah, I put my money on my mind, but I only put you on my side.
This is what our tax dollars pay for.
Yeah.
Canada's tax dollars. Hard at work. You can't afford groceries, but
yeah.
There's no broccoli in the produce section because it's on this kid's fucking head.
That is just fucking awful.
It's
You
20
say we
minutes.
can do it, but we're gonna leave the lights on? Wow. All right, shut it off.
There isn't
That's
gonna
enough of that.
there isn't gonna be any fucking lights left on in this fucking country after Trudeau
my
fucking leaves.
God.
And listen, I don't think it's fair to punish the kid for his father's behavior, but we're gonna.
Yeah.
No, I don't. He's one video, and he's done more shitty things for this country than his dad and his grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah.
To make this, I thought we were embarrassed before. Now we got Xavier Trudeau dropping it like
Can
it's...
you imagine bankrupting a fucking prosperous country like Canada and then having the balls to be like letting your son go out and fucking do something like that? Put out a music video?
I don't know if we're bankrupt, but it's certainly there's a
We're
lot of
pretty much fucked.
there's a lot of Canadians that are it's not too good.
Yeah.
But yeah, then,
Wouldn't you be embarrassed? Wouldn't you be like, maybe we should,
I don't know.
The fact
man.
that he even tweets at all, like, fucking surprises me. I would fucking
it's
have a gun in my mouth.
again, I don't know.
I have a conscience, though, so I guess that's the fucking difference.
I don't know the son. I don't know the son. We're kind of being pricks here, which is what we do. That's not. Let's say this: the song, not really our cup of jizz.
No,
But
it's more like horse cum. We're more into bull cum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It just seems, to be honest, it just seems cookie cutter. It seems like he's trying to sound like Justin Bieber in The Weeknd and
Sounds
Drake.
like every fucking song I hear now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my money on my mind and we need the lights on. What the fuck are you talking about?
Shawty blowing up my phone. My girlfriend's on a rag and she's so mad.
Yeah.
And she won't holla.
Down to pull up, pull up.
I don't know, man.
It's all the same. We can put out a hit fucking song right now.
Just a bunch of fucking kids in the comments go, okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. Let me tell you something. 2 words. AC fucking DC.
DC. 3 letters. CCR. Fuck you.
That's all right. I mean,
There is some people coming out with good music, right? Have you ever listened to Tyler Childers?
Tyler Childers. No.
Tyler Childers, you'd like him. He's a new country art. Well, not new. He's probably been doing it for, I think I seen him probably like 7 or 8 years ago. But he puts out some good country, man. And it's like, you'll never hear him on the radio because he sings about doing cocaine and drinking and stuff, but it's cool. It's like backwoods Alabama shit.
Yep.
Yeah. He's got a song called White House Road. It's about doing cocaine and running the roads. You'll like it. It's good. I got buddies on White House Road. Keep me high when my boots hang low. Something like that. You like it?
I'll check him out for sure. I was just reading this thing quickly on Trudeau's son. One of his lyrics is, "What you know about me? I ain't like him." Let's talk about it like he's not like his
About
dad.
his dad.
Yeah, we could roll some. We could light one. So that's
your dad doesn't smoke the weasel grass.
Yeah, he smokes. So
like fuck.
Justin
He have
smokes.
to take a cock out of his mouth to put a joint in there, which is a hard thing for him to do.
Hey, I mean, I wish the kid all the best. I don't, you know what? It's hard to begrudge him. Let him do his thing. Let's see. He's 17. It's his first thing, like his first album, and I mean, you could.
Hey, I wish him the best.
Yeah, getting signed to Bad Boy Records.
Yeah,
I hear there's an opening at Sean Diddy Combs' mansion. You go live there.
Go put some fentanyl in your dad's Coke. You know where he keeps it.
Well, Diddy, I don't think's ever gonna fucking get out. I can't believe they haven't killed him yet. You know, I thought they would have.
In jail? Yeah.
I thought something would have happened to him by now.
Something's gonna happen to him. There's too many people because he's gonna fucking rat. He's not gonna. He's not gonna.
Shit's about to hit the fan.
He's not gonna sit in jail for the rest of his life.
From what I'm seeing, shit's about to hit the fan because Diddy's lawyer just quit. Diddy's lawyer just decided he's not going to defend him anymore, which at least, one person in that camp knows when to pull out.
Yeah.
He's gone. And so I have a feeling bombshells are about to start getting dropped, but shit's been getting blown up the whole time. So it's just one thing after another. This is really just something's rotten in Denmark, Tom.
I don't like it.
Something is rotten. Oh, yeah. So we'll see what happens.
J-Lo's butthole, and I don't like it.
That's really what it comes down to. We're all just jealous.
I want to lick it.
And Ben Affleck is an alcoholic, and he's one of us. It's like he, we live vicariously through Ben.
I'd love to hang out with Ben Affleck. But he's a good time.
When he was at Tom Brady roast, how buckled was he? Holy fuck!
Did you hang out with him at all?
No. I should have. That would have been the best.
Should have went and go get gas with Affleck.
Listen, don't worry, Ben. I'll keep the fucking drinks coming, buddy.
Yeah.
You stick close to me. I got you, bro. Yeah, he was hammered up. I remember we were sitting there watching the roast.
Applesauce, bitch.
We didn't know Ben Affleck was on, I think. I don't think we knew he was on. He was sort of a surprise guest. And he pops up and starts. I mean, they should have wrapped the show after Schultz, pretty much. Schultz nailed it. There wasn't a good performance.
Affleck went on after. Well, I thought Schultz was at the end.
He was supposed to be the last guy, and then other people started getting added in. They did something with Roger Goodell, I think. Not Goodell, with Robert Kraft. And then
there should have been 4 comedians on that thing.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. Nikki, Schultz,
Tony.
Tony.
And Kevin Hart fucking was funny, I thought. I'll give Jeff Ross props. That was like actually one of his better roasts. That was sort of like a return to form on that one. Tom and Bert had a weird set. Like it was, I think I would have liked to.
I think Tom should have just went up by himself.
Just a traditional roast set, but whatever. Hey, fuck it. It was still pretty fucking fun.
Yeah, whatever. I do roast all the time too.
Yeah, we roast Justin Trudeau's 17-year-old son who didn't do anything to deserve this other than put out the gayest song I've ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of lame to be shitting on a 17-year-old, but whatever. We are fucking lame.
We're fucking losers, dude. Hopefully this episode tops 100 fucking views. Tell everyone we're shadow banned when we're not.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
whatever.
Still fun for us.
It's comedy gold. Fuck his.
It's the excuse to drink.
Yeah. There was no film in this camera.
There is no film in
Here, 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink. 1 second.
Me too. How's it going, everybody? We're not going to talk about it on the podcast, but Tyler actually has a hangnail right now. It's pretty badly infected. I don't think he's kind of nervous about it. I don't know if he'll mention it or show us on there. But let's try to get him to tell us why he why it got infected. I think he stuck it in someone's butthole, but
Hey,
how's it going?
So I was thinking it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't talking about my finger, were you?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Weird. Weird shit.
You know? Yeah, I got a fucking couple of hangnails. Probably
Couple?
I got two. I probably got the
On
beatus.
the same finger?
No, two different fingers.
You
got
drink
one
Diet Pepsi, you're good.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
You can't get the beatus from the Diet
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Yeah, fuck no.
So, that was I was
Or
telling-
Cadbury Scream Eggs followed by a Diet Pepsi.
They don't make those Scream eggs until Halloween. They haven't made them for a while. Fuck you, Xavier Trudeau.
Yeah. We got gangrene fingers. And we're coming for your mum, Sophie.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get this picking banjo, if that's what you're fucking wondering. I know I look like the fucking retarded kid from Deliverance, but
Yeah. I know fingers could get gonorrhea. Weird. Science.
oh yeah. The I don't know if you saw this. This was kind of sad. Hooters is going bankrupt. Cue
Hooters.
the tits up jokes.
Oh yeah, there we go. Hooters goes
is
tits
going
up.
tits up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it's sad, you know.
You can see why, because all the guys going in there were going in to get what? Probably 2 beers. What's that? Like $25.
Yep.
Maybe some wings. Their wings were shit. And then give a $100 tip to the waitress. That's all the revenue. All the women there raked in all the money over the years.
I fucking love Hooters, man. Nothing like getting led on.
Yeah.
Nothing like having a broad lead you on.
Yeah. You could come in there covered in fucking tar. They'd be like, how's it going, cutie? You smell nice. Yeah, fuck. Right on.
Look like
Right
Marv
on.
from Home Alone after he falls down the stairs.
How's it going, sweetie? I think she likes me.
Oh, yeah. They know how to keep the dream alive.
I'm going to spend $300 on margaritas tonight.
You know, a little extra. That'll help you get through college.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
God bless him.
I loved Hooters is fun though, but it did seem
I would
like
go to Hooters before every when I back in the day, and I used to go to the Jays games all the time. I go to Hooters before every Jays game.
Yeah,
and get wings.
It just seemed like it was starting to drop off. You know, why is there dudes working here?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Randy. I'll be your server. All right.
What don't you take a fucking hike, Randy?
It's like Jack Warden in Dirty Work. Come back when you're abroad.
Oh yeah. No, that's fucking. I don't know.
It's the worst. I hate getting a mail server. I don't know what it is, why I hate getting a mail server, but there's just something off-putting about it. It's like, all right, I get it, But he's busting his little butt out here. Hey,
yeah,
he's busting his little butt on the floor.
Yeah. What's even worse is when you went to Hooters and you got served with a girl with small tits.
Yeah.
Like, I came here to see some great big all natural fucking yammers.
All natural.
And you got A cups, sweetie. Tips going down. You are not gonna swindle me. I think that's fair.
But it'll be interesting to see if anyone does anything with it, if it, gets repackaged or whatever. Like, you know how, like, when Krabby Joe's goes down, they package it into, like, a Chuck's Roadhouse?
Yeah.
So if, like, Hooters gets, like, rebranded, what would the rebrand be?
Clammies? Clammers? And they all just show you their clit before they... No, I don't know.
Yeah, like camel toes?
Yeah, camel toes.
Yeah, it's like, come on down to Moose Knuckles.
Come on down to Moose Knuckles.
Get at the buffet.
There was a guy down here, remember Chainsaw?
Yeah.
So Chainsaw shut down during the pandemic, and it turned into this place called Streetlights. And the guy that owned it, I guess, is a bit of a fucking wild boy. He had all the girls dress in like tankinis.
Oh yeah.
Like not just a bikini, but like a tankini, so just like a string.
Yep.
And shit. And it's just all dudes in there, like wannabe drug dealers and drug dealers, just like sexually harassing these young women.
Nice.
And they were shut down, I would say, probably within the first month. They got their liquor license pulled.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know the whole story, but the guy's partner came and put, like, concrete cinder blocks in front of the doors. Like, something greasy went on there. It wasn't good.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, it got shut down real quick.
Oh, fuck.
Before I even got a chance to go.
Yeah, bullshit.
Everyone was telling me about it. They're like, Tommy, tankinis, buddy. I'm like, what? What the fuck is that?
By the time you get there, it's just the dude wearing like a unitard, skin tight, tan color.
Is it Buffalo Bill? Please don't be Buffalo Bill.
No, it's not Buffalo Bill. The server, this is what they look like.
Oh,
the Giant Gonzalez from WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, he died. Holy shit. He died pretty young.
Should like a drink? What? Heart attack?
44 years old. Complications from diabetes, type 1, and heart issues. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember this fucking guy?
Build height 8 feet? No.
So this guy, man, yeah, he was
8 feet?
Well, he was billed as 8 feet, like in WWE. He might have been a little bit. He would have been like maybe 7 foot something, though. He was big, man. He was for sure 7 feet. But he used to be in WWE, but he also had a very memorable cameo in a little show you may remember called Baywatch, where he played the Pelican Man. The Pelican Man used to carve pelicans out of driftwood underneath the pier, and he befriended a young Hobie Buchanan, Mitch Buchanan, David Hasselhoff's character's son.
Yeah.
And it was a really heartwarming episode. I highly recommend you do a deep dive on Baywatch, the Pelican Man episode. It even had a song that they made for it that would went a little something like this. Everybody needs a friend, even the Pelican Man. Everybody needs a friend, even the Pelican Man. I fucking still sing it.
Yeah.
Whenever my cock won't work.
Yeah.
Whenever my cock won't work, I'm trying to punch start it. I'm just fucking so sad, just singing Pelican Man.
It was funny when I lived in Nova Scotia when I was a kid. My parents would take me out to the Bay of Fundy, and there was like this like
Or like the Bay of Fundy.
Yeah. There's like this knick-knack store that this guy and his wife owned, and he would carve the driftwood or whatever, and she would paint it. You go there and looking at stuff, and I wanted this thing as like a seahorse or whatever. I grabbed it and I'm like, I want this, blah, blah, blah. Like, how much is it? He's like, oh, you can just have that for free there, son. And then his wife was in the back and piped up. She's like, that's $15. That's $15, Murray.
That's every knick-knack store in Canada.
Yeah. And then he got in a fight. He's like, it looks like shit. It looks like shit. So he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to fucking...
Oh.
You're going to charge $15 for that? It looks like shit. Be lucky that somebody wants that.
Oh, that's good. That's every knick-knack store. They're just fighting in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy, one of my old neighbors, he had a knick-knack store, and he did, custom shit like that.
Yeah.
And he was a little touched by the angels, I thought. He was a little off.
Well,
He was a little off. And we used to
make
always...
it nicks and knacks for a knick-knack store. You probably... Either your wife put you up to it, like that guy, or you're...
Yeah, he was flying solo, bro.
Or you eat your own scabs. There's
he was
no
more
in between.
Pelican Man. He was living under the pier eventually.
Yeah.
But I remember like my buddies and I were kind of making fun of him, not to his face, just behind his back, because we're polite.
Yeah.
We're polite people, but we're kind of clowning on him. And then my buddy's like, you know why he's so fucked up, right? It's like when he was a kid, he found his dad's handgun, and him and his friend were playing Russian roulette, and his buddy he killed his buddy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, which is so disturbing, right?
Yeah.
And as he's telling this story, I'm not making this up.
Hey.
As he's telling this story, my dad comes walking by. He's like, "Who? Trigger?"
Yeah.
Like him and his buddies.
Itchy trigger finger?
His buddies call this guy Trigger.
Trigger Jr.?
It's a nickname to make fun of him.
Yeah.
The most disturbing thing that you could, go through.
Yeah.
Like, that's like real trauma, not, trauma that white women have on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because
a guy asked me for my number in the Shoppers Drug Mart, and now I have trauma.
I was filming myself at the gym, and a guy walked by, and he looked at me, and now we're trauma bonding.
And now we're trauma bonding?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. Don't bring it out to the yard if you don't want the dogs to take a sniff. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Put the fucking Frisbee away.
Yeah. Yeah, the dog's tail's wagging.
Listen, I'm 41 years old.
Yeah.
I hate these chicks that come to the gym filming their little fucking workout TikTok videos, because not because I don't care, whatever, you think you're hot, maybe you are.
I don't want
hot.
guys goggling me at the gym when I'm making my videos. I want them to jerk off to me on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Like civilized people.
Like civilized human beings.
But the reason I don't like them doing that is I don't want to be the fucking fat old sweaty guy in the background of your video just sucking for air.
Yeah.
I'm just sucking wind, dying on a treadmill, looking my worst, right? Just like fucking face lobster red. Just
yeah.
oh yeah. Looking like a fucking bag of sea crab.
Yeah.
And and then like that, how much uglier do I look in contrast?
Yeah.
To you, like,
yeah.
You're fucking sex. Fuck off with that
hey,
shit.
Listen, the Mona Lisa by itself, not a bad picture. You put the Mona Lisa up next to a picture of Kate Upton, and it looks a little bit fucking shitty. All right.
Yeah, come on,
Come on.
You want to rent out the gym? Do it.
Yeah,
but don't
do it.
Don't be getting me in the background of your shot.
Use your OnlyFans money, rent it out.
I'm just on a fucking exercise bike, dying.
Yeah,
just sweating out the fucking booze.
Yeah.
And hey, look at this creep. He's looking at me. No, your ass is in my face.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Why do you think I'm pedaling so hard?
I can smell the avocado toast from here.
I'm pedaling a bike. You're pedaling pussy, babe.
I heard a guy use that line.
What's that?
Line out at the bar one night, and it did not land.
What did he say?
It's the weirdest thing. He's like, he walked up to this girl or whatever, they're chatting a little bit, and you tell right away she was into him. He's like, I don't know the exact wording. He's like, I want to take you home and taste what you had for breakfast. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's a bad one.
That's just walk up and tell a girl that you want to lick her asshole.
I want to taste what you had for breakfast.
That's your opening line.
Ooh, yeah, that's not.
Oh my god,
that's dirty.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's. That guy should be locked up.
There's some girls down here in Kitchener that would absolutely love that. This was in Waterloo, so it's a little bit more upscale, even though it's the same fucking town. But yeah, that's what.
Ooh, yeah,
I remember. I'm like, oh my god, I want to remember this fucking moment.
Party
just,
foul.
The look on her face, and like I just started laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then she's like, get the fuck away. And he like looks surprised. He's like,
oh yeah, just a retard. just a
what do you mean?
Just a pure.
This usually works.
How old was he? Was he like an old creep?
He was a young guy.
Okay.
It wasn't even like
that sounds like that's an old creep line. Like that's
normal looking fucking he was probably like 25.
Oh yeah, he's been on a roofing crew for fucking
way too long. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to like the old dogs talk, the salty dogs on the roofing crew. They corrupted his mind, you know?
They probably told him to say it. So what you do if you want a bag of fucking hot one, you know, you go up and you tell them.
Yeah.
I love working with those old creeps, man. I work with a bunch. They're not creeps, but like, it's just older dudes that you tell their wife is not fucking blowing them anymore.
Is that why you do the podcast with
me? And they just love hearing about like the chicks you when you're younger, dude, and stuff. They love hearing about it. Well, what'd she look like? You got a picture of her?
Those guys are great.
What'd she look like? You got any pictures of her? Well, fuck, show us. Let's see.
I dragged my dick through broken glass just to tongue punch her fart box. Just shit like that.
Yeah, they say shit like that.
Like those old school lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those guys too. So funny.
She could suck tar off of a fucking railroad spike. Look at her. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
But then as soon as you're as soon as you say anything, like if one of them has a hot daughter or something like that,
Whoa.
you say, "Hey, easy,"
Hey, easy is always
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to go on any further. They cut that off at the pass.
One buddy at work has a picture of his daughter, like, on his toolbox. And everyone fucking comments. She's a good-looking girl, and everyone comments.
I give her the wrench.
Right. Shut the fuck up. Gets so bad, but then on break, he's just nonstop talking about pussy. It's hilarious.
Yeah, maybe put that picture inside the toolbox, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Man.
The job site creep.
Speaking of little dirty dogs, Elon Musk just had his 13th kid, and apparently,
Jesus Christ.
Apparently he's going ghost town, eh? This guy's got he owns Twitter.
Yeah.
He owns Starlink, one of the, most powerful communication platforms or, ever developed. But mysteriously unable to be contacted once he has that 13th.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Hey, you got a little Basti and we can't reach
Oh,
Elon
was it a
all of
girl
sudden.
that was like, is Elon married?
No, he's not. He was, I don't know if he was married to Grimes, which is a hilarious name. He had kids with Grimes, the singer.
But yeah, it's like he just kind of has like kids with different women type of deal.
He does whatever he fucking wants. Like that's and that's probably why we all gotta fucking move to Mars soon, because the world's getting overpopulated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say this about Elon. We're, on the fence about whether he was a Nazi or not, but this guy certainly put a lot of people in ovens, eh?
Yeah.
A little suspicious, Elon, is all I'm saying, buddy. Yeah, I've been waiting all week to use that one.
I loved it.
I know.
Even though I didn't get it. Let's see. I thought it was awesome.
Fucking Elon, man. What a guy.
He like watching him over the years, like you'd see him, he started doing like little cameos in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't recall him doing that. Elon Musk?
Yeah, Elon Musk. You do like little cameo, like he's just.
You're not talking about Elijah Wood, are you?
I think no, but he's been building up for this for a while.
He loves the attention.
Yeah,
this is
he loves the fucking attention. He wanted to be a celebrity, and yeah,
he's a wild boy. Elon a wild one for this.
He fucks. Elon fucks.
13 kids. Elon a wild one for this.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I kind of like him, but I'm like, there's something definitely weird about him.
Yeah.
Like anyone that smart with that much money, like it's just, I don't know.
I like him.
I like him too.
What was I gonna say?
He could either be the greatest hero or the worst villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has.
There's no in between. Like
it's very,
he's either going to be the biggest hero or the worst villain.
Yeah, we're at a crossroads in society right now. We don't know. Our planet is at a crossroads, and he has a lot of power. So
yeah,
but he's out here pumping his fucking little crypto.
Yeah, pumping chicks full of his weird genius sperm,
finger fucking a Shiba Inu,
not looking after the kid, which I'm sure is bullshit. He probably just gave her like fucking $5 million and was like, "Fuck off." And she'll come back in another 5 years, and they'll give her another $5 million, and he'll be like, "Fuck off."
Meanwhile, Exhibit's wife needs $30K a month. Or his estranged wife is trying to fucking ring him out
for $30K a month.
$30K
Jesus
a month.
Christ.
It's Exhibit. Yeah. It was Pimp My Ride, not Pimp My Bride, brother. Fucking
Exhibit fucking headlines down at Bigamans here in Kitchener every year. So
oh, that's fucking awesome.
He probably makes pretty decent money off that. She's trying to get all that Bigamans Kitchener money. Is what she's trying to do.
Exhibit's been getting cocky, splashing around that Bigamans bowling money. Bus ripping it up at the bowling alley.
$30K a month playing at a fucking bowling alley. How the hell do you expect me to fucking pay this shit?
30 fucking K a month. 30K a month. Oh my God. These people are fucking insane, man. If I had an ex-wife trying to drain me for 30K a month, the only exhibit we'd be looking at is the gun and Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. That's a fucking Kevin Costner. Did you look up what Kevin Costner's wife was trying to get out of him a month?
Yeah. More like costing him.
It was like 100. Yeah.
Costing her more like costing him. Oh.
She wouldn't move out of his house, apparently. And she was like, I don't know the exact number, but it was way more than fucking 30K.
Yeah, he had to buy fucking Yellowstone.
A month. Like,
he had to buy a whole fucking... He had to buy all of Montana just to fucking get away from her.
It makes you scared to even marry anybody. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you got to go in with the low hand, like me.
Yeah.
You don't go in the richer one.
Yeah, you'll go in the richer one. Yeah.
You got to go in low hand.
You keep your job at the gas station. You don't go to community college. Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
That's right. Do not create false expectations.
That way, when you do something cool and you actually make money, it looks like a huge fucking achievement.
You can't be a loser when you have nothing to lose. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Just how it is.
That's fucking hilarious.
Speaking of losers, Tom, tell us about your new hobby, your new venture.
Well, not proud to say, but I joined a bowling league.
We did talk about this briefly. We touched on this.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah.
Did I talk about the names?
Yeah, the names you're talking about. But
yeah,
you're saying there's some real winners in the league.
There is some real winners there, yes. I think a lot of them are in fact touched by the angels. There's one girl who is she's cross-eyed. like really bad, not just like, oh, she got a bit of a lazy eye, like you almost see the whites of her eyes, for fuck's sakes. That's how far they're touching her nostrils, let's say.
Yeah, so she shoots them straight then.
Yeah.
Right down the
Here's the thing,
middle.
she's not that, but she walks up to the fucking line like she's the hunchback of Notre Dame, and there's nothing physically wrong with her. It's just her eyes, right?
Yeah.
But like the way that she walks up is like she looks like Quasimodo walking up to the line. Yeah. And she's got the ball like this, and then she just goes like this, and then she fucking actually does pretty good. And there was another guy there who's probably in his mid-40s, bald. It kind of looks like George Costanza a little bit. And he's not right in the head either. He definitely got some emotional issues and stuff. We were sitting there. He had to sub in on our team. And he was sitting there and he was like breathing really heavy, like, and I'm like, gee, I'm like, buddy, are you all right? Do you want some water or something?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm cool. I just get nervous before a big game. I'm like, Jesus Christ, his bowling.
It's a big game. Yeah. Oh, that's so.
Yeah. You didn't even have any friends to fucking be on a team with. You fucking subbed in on.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
God
we
bless
gladly
him.
took him. It's a real,
It's a ragtag band of mutants.
yeah. Yeah, mutants would be I would say more like there's a lot of Carney vibes in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
a lot of, it's Carney vibes mixed with like 45-year-olds that like play World of Warcraft all day in their
It's an
parents'
incel.
basement. It's an incel breeding ground, a bowling league.
Yeah.
It's not like the cool shit like in the Big Lebowski where everyone's like drinking beers and like hanging out and there's like a cool guy that looks like Jesus. That's what I thought it was gonna be.
No, a bunch of aces, eh?
No. And like I bowl maybe once a year and we're just going in and fucking smoking these clowns.
That's
So
great.
it makes me feel really good about myself.
Oh yeah, just go and take the one thing that they fucking have in their life and strip it from them. I love that too. That's like what stand-up comedy was. It's a bunch of incel loser nerds, and then we came in and we're fucking funnier than them, and they can suck our cocks.
They didn't like it. The drama.
Oh yeah.
The drama kid.
Ooh.
Fucking.
Ooh.
They thought they were safe. They thought they were safe moving to Toronto and
look at that head movement.
Getting into a comedy school. Guess what, pussy?
Yeah.
Jocks do comedy now. Fuck you.
Jocks own comedy. We own comedy now, boys.
Yeah.
Fucking right. Wear my
I gotta grab
Letterman
a
jacket.
beer.
All right,
One more
all right.
beer. 2 more beers.
Tom O'Donnell. Man with a bloated liver. Heading to his fridge. Probably got nothing but ramen noodles in there left over from when his 79-year-old roommate bit the dust. Oh, hey.
Hey. What'd you say about me? I don't have an infected finger, you fucking weasel.
I didn't say anything, man.
You did? No?
I was just telling them how nice of a guy you are and how much everyone loves you.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yep. Oh, that's good. Vizzy.
Little Vizzy, eh?
Blackberry, lemon, Muir citron. Crushing it. So what are we talking about?
I don't know. We were talking about bowling and incels.
Oh, yeah, bowling, incels.
Comedy.
It's definitely comedy. How we took it over.
Yep.
Down there.
We're so funny.
It was hilarious because like when I went to comedy school, it was just all these like drama nerds and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you definitely felt it when you walked in because a lot of those kids were bullied by people like us. We necessarily didn't do it.
Just comedy in general. Comedy in general is heavily populated with, with those kind of people. But they're looking for some sort of validation or escape from what was shitty, Comedy, the best comedians are either natural born leaders or total outcasts. And you have, those people are the ones that stand out. In anywhere else in the middle, you have to get really, really fucking good to be noticed. If you're not a natural born leader that everyone just wants to instantly follow. And like, if you look at the guys who are like this, I would point to Andrew Schultz, Shane Gillis. Those are natural born leaders. But if you look at, like the total outcast, we're talking about, a Stephen Wright type person, Sam Kinison, like those type of guys are like wild card outsiders.
Yeah.
And then you see like these guys who are in like the middle of the pack of like and I don't mean middle of the pack in terms of like how good they are at comedy or whatever, but I just mean like personality wise or whatever. There's a guy. Did you
Tom
ever?
Segura?
Well, Segura, yeah, he's kind of that like yeah, but he had his material got really good, so like that's how he was able to break out, you know.
Yeah.
But look at a guy like Richard Jeni. You need to check him out if you've never seen him. Okay,
I've seen Richard Jeni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had a special that came out right before he died. It was maybe a year or two before he died, called A Big Steaming Pile of Me.
Yeah.
And this special, Rogan's talked about it too, but and I didn't know Rogan had talked about his love for him. Like when I had seen it, when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's cool that other people recognize how great this dude was. This special had every single element of perfection. It was perfect comedy, from his jokes, his fearlessness, his movement, and his delivery was so fluid.
He was really good at act outs and shit too.
Yeah,
I'd almost put him up there with like, he was like Robin Williams with like,
yes,
with like an amazing, with better joke writing ability.
Yeah, he was uncanny, and this is a guy who the only thing he didn't have is the X factor of cool. He didn't look like a cool dude. Like he didn't have that like leader, natural born leader quality. He was more of like an average type guy, but he didn't stand out. He was just missing that one element. If he like had a cool look to him or something, this guy goes fucking through the roof. He'd be the guy that we're all talking about, but he didn't, and he put out a lot of great comedy, and they blew his fucking head off.
Yeah.
So
as you do,
that kind of sucks, you know. Richard Jeni was fucking amazing, man. Check him out though. In Canada, if you have Crave TV, I think his special's on there. It was an HBO special, so they have at the very bottom of Crave TV, they have these bundles, and one of them is stand-up comedy, and they have all the comedy bundled in there. Richard Jeni's special should be in there in Canada. I don't know where you can see it in America.
I've heard a lot of comedians talk about him too, actually. He's saying like how much he helped them with writing and shit. Like just punching up there. He's like, this joke isn't done. I think he would always talk about how a joke is never done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not really. Like, a joke is never really done. There's so much.
He peeled off layers.
Shit. Yeah.
It's like an onion, right? And
yeah.
And you just keep peeling off layers and making it more defined. He was like that. But I remember I was watching the first time I really heard or saw him, there's a documentary about Bill Hicks. And he's one of the guys that they're interviewing. And I'm like, oh, Richard Jeni, isn't that like this fucking dork comic? Like, I didn't, that's just like me as like an uneducated on stand-up comedy, maybe like a young comedian watching that, not realizing how fucking amazing this guy was.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are they fucking interviewing this guy? He's kind of like, the opposite of that. And then when I watched his special, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But if you watch his earlier
when you
stuff,
see him, he looks like he's going to climb a fucking clock tower and shoot people. He's got that kind of... Well, he's got a weird look.
He looks like Maury Povich wearing like a black turtleneck and slacks. And like he kind of looks like Maury. But the thing about Richard Jeni was his earlier stuff maybe wasn't as badass.
Yeah.
It was almost like after Bill Hicks died, he fucking turned into a monster. His comedy got more badass. He was like started doing the comedy that he wanted to do. Because you know how when you're doing comedy, at first you just do what gets you the laughs, and then you build out that base, and then you do what you think you should be doing to get ahead in the industry. But then you
start
get to a
with the
spot
low-hanging fruit. You make fun of being fat. I made fun of myself for being fat for like fucking 10 years straight.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
And now we just do it, so you don't have to. But he, this is a guy who, at a certain point, he just decided, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when a comedian becomes great. And he did become great. And it's too bad that whatever was going on in his life was so shitty that he had to end it, because this guy, we should have had like 10 more fucking specials from this dude.
Yeah.
Because he was a machine.
That's a weird thing with comedians, man. A lot of us we've all gone through bouts of depression, but that's like one of the biggest professions, like for suicide, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy and
I think it goes, stand-up comedy and dentist. So it's like money really isn't a factor thing, because dentists are rich as fuck.
I know.
So it's like, so money doesn't actually make you happy, people.
Remember what my dentist committed suicide, and I was just like, fuck.
He did?
Yeah, like maybe if I had just flossed more.
Yeah.
If only I just
Maybe
flossed a little more.
A bit more.
By the way,
he leaves that in a suicide note.
Tyler Morrison.
Tyler Morrison, you really could have flossed more.
Oh, dude. But the one thing my gripe with dentists is they always have like the hottest chick working on your teeth. It's like, fuck off. Get me an ugly chick. I don't need this hot little rocket.
Yeah.
Seeing how much candy corn I got stuck in my fucking jibs.
I haven't flossed for 6 months.
Yeah. I was in yesterday. I went to the dentist, and
No, I gotta go here soon. I keep on putting it off. I fucking hate the dentist.
I know. And they got like this suction thing for like the fucking plaque or whatever. And I'm like, sure you don't want to use a shop vac?
Yeah.
It's not good in there.
Every time I fucking go, like, I used to have this old lady that would do my teeth, and she would floss them and scrape them, right? Because you know that new thing that they have, the jet water thing?
Yep.
It's fucking sensitive on my gums. It feels like someone's ramming a fucking needle into my mouth.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. So now I have this little Indian girl that comes in, and she tries to use the jet thing, and she doesn't speak English. So I'm like, I don't want the jet. And she's like, oh, and she's like, we'll just try. I'm like, no, I don't like the jet. I'm like, I have sensitive gums, and I have to get up and go out and fucking tell the person at the front. That's how bad it is. Like, she didn't understand what I was saying.
Yeah, like.
So then they had to get somebody else and and she's doing her job. I get it, but it's like, don't put the jets in there. I don't like it. You're hurting my gums. It feels like somebody's like,
your husband fucking already gave me a rock hard bagel at Tim Hortons this morning. My gums are fucking bleeding.
My gums are fucking bleeding.
Like, settle down, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's never a good time. I used to date a dentist's daughter back in the day.
Dentist's
yes, sir.
Daughter. Yep.
Yeah. So, no, they'll never listen to this. So I'll tell the story.
Was she hot?
She was kind of hot. Yeah. Her and her mom. But so her mom married this dentist, right? And she already had my girlfriend, like, from a previous marriage, and they were like borderline homeless. And she met up with this dentist, and they fell in love, and he took the family in, right? And was the girl's dad, basically, right?
Sure.
So yeah, that's pretty nice of him. It's cool to see that. But then, like, when I was dating her daughter, her mom kind of thought that she was too good for me and blah, blah. She probably was. But, so she'd always give me, like, life advice and shit, and, like, tell me what I should be doing and, like, trying to strive towards and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do? Blow a dentist? You're giving me, I can't go out and blow a dentist, okay?
Well, you could.
Yeah, I could. But it's like, holy fuck, man. I don't like getting advice.
But your gums are too sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't like getting advice from people who are not fucking certified to, like, just because you're rich, don't give out advice if you didn't make the money. You know what I mean? Like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And be happy that fucking you found something.
Exactly.
You don't need to be fucking giving people advice.
So this dentist dude, he comes in, he meets this woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a daughter, right? So he comes into her life. The dad's nowhere around.
Yeah.
He flew the coop. This guy raises her from, the ground up, is sort of like, takes his family in, obviously, and giving them the exhibit lifestyle, really.
Yeah.
Like that's the exhibit trip. And
then she gets she gets a big head, you know what I mean?
Well,
and thinks that she's important.
No, but the daughter, think of, this guy raises this kid, and then what happens? She fucking meets Tom O'Donnell and is getting banged out, and let me guess, the dentist blows his fucking head off.
Yeah. Yeah, he's no longer with us, yeah.
His daughter blew your brains out, and then he fucking turned the gun on himself.
Yeah.
Buddy, if a Tom O'Donnell type ever comes into my life with my daughters, you can bet your ass I'm going fucking Chris Benoit. Off the fucking top rope, everyone's getting headbutts.
The funniest thing, too, is I was down, because they would take off I think they were on vacation, so I was there at the house with their house sitting with the daughter or whatever.
Oh, I love house sitting.
And I'm fucking snooping around and stuff. They had this great big fucking, like, it looks like a fucking castle, actually, their house.
I thought you were going to say dildo.
No.
They got this huge rager.
But I was down in their house, and I'm snooping around down the basement, and I find his gun cabinet. I'm like, fucking sweet. So I'm playing with the guns, as you do. Of
course.
When you find a gun cabinet, cocking the guns, fucking telling them Sylvester Stallone with the fucking sawed off. And I just get like a whiff of something, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it smells like skunk, like weed. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. And I look in the back, and there's just this great big fucking bag of pot.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, oh, fuck yes. So I ran upstairs, and I fucking grabbed a Ziploc bag, and I took like half of it. I put the guns back. Like, see you later, babe. I gotta go. I gotta get shit to do. Blah, blah, blah. Take off, go down, just get high with all my buddies. But it's so funny because...
And then they told your mom.
No, yeah. It was so funny because I was at dinner with him a couple weeks later, and he knew.
Oh, yeah.
He knew. And he was like, he's like, hey, how's it going? Have I ever took you hunting before? You haven't been out shooting guns, have you? Like, we should go hunting, like dropping hints like that. There's all kinds of geese back here. I'm like, oh, yeah? No, I don't really hunt. I've never hunted, actually. Like, I think you'd like it. I think you would like it. You like guns. You like guns, don't you? No, not really.
I'm actually quite the pacifist.
Yeah, I heard they kind of make it paranoid. I don't know. I'm just giving it right back to him. He knew for sure.
That's so funny. That's so good.
But he didn't want to say, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Couldn't say.
Yeah, he couldn't come out right with it. That's funny. Oh, man. I love that.
Yeah. So that's what you do. You marry a chick with rich parents. You go in, case their house, play with their guns a little bit, play with her guns, then you rip off her dad's weed. And if he's successful enough, he won't be able to say anything about it around his family. Now, if it was like a scumbag's daughter that I was dating, and I'm like in a trap house or something, there's no way I was gonna take that fucking weed, because those guys will confront you, and it's
a little different.
Gonna be with the gun that you were playing with in the gun cabinet, and there is no gun cabinet. You found it under his mattress, and which I've dated girls like that too.
You
don't steal from those guys.
I remember we went to this party and it was like a mansion, and this girl's having a party, and her parents came home early, and there's hundreds of kids at this party, and the stepdad is just a dork, and he's like, "All right, everyone, get out of the fucking house."
Yeah.
And I just look at him, like the record stops. I just look at him, I just go, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, right.
And then everyone starts laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
Why don't you go through some pizzas in the oven? There's a chick throwing up in your washroom.
I don't know why it was so funny. Just so simple. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Just turn the music back on.
Hey guys, their parents are here. Fucking sweet.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, we'll get out of here. Let us know when the cops arrive.
Yeah.
So funny.
I remember me and my buddy Van Ludekhuizen the one time when we were kids. We're at a house party. And they're like tearing the walls out of this house so the cops come in, eh?
Oh, yeah.
And we went down and fucking hid in a crawl space because we wanted to stay, because there was some chicks there that we wanted to fucking hang out with. I think one chick that owned the house or whatever, we wanted to hang out with her after, and her friend. So we went down and hid in the crawl space, and we're down there. Fucking hot.
Yeah.
And like Van Ludekhuizen's fucking laughing his ass off. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I could hear somebody walking down the stairs. I walk in, like, oh fuck, it's like a scary movie. Like try not to breathe. I just fucking hear the door open, and fucking they grab fucking Van Ludekhuizen's leg, and it's like him getting pulled out by like a monster. Or something, like, oh fuck. So they shine the light in there, and then they fucking grab me, and then we had to walk home like 25 fucking kilometers in the dead of winter.
Brutal.
Fucking brutal. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to try and get a little sniz.
Got no pussy. Had to walk home in the cold.
If you had Xavier Trudeau's song bumping, you would have already hit that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's make that our, you know what? I've come around on Xavier Trudeau's song.
Yeah.
I think we make it the official song of the podcast. It's our new song.
Game for that.
We roll to it.
We're sorry, Xavier.
Xavier. We're old.
Yeah. We're old, and we just don't get you.
But we get you now.
But maybe through some communication and you giving us some of your dad's money, we can find, some common ground. We both agree upon that your dad ruined this country and that your mom has a sweet, sweet little can.
So they pull up in the house.
And she pulls up on me. And I pull up on her.
I had a Nintendo Switch with my homies.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, how like there's mumble rappers?
Yeah.
These guys are like mumble singers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they trail off.
Yeah, because the beginning of it, you can understand what they're saying. It's like, I'm eating some Cooler Ranch Doritos. And the sun of it dip and have. Like, what the fuck did you say at the end? God.
I need to know. I need to know how I can be this cool.
Did I hear salsa in there? That makes sense. You're eating Doritos, but was it salsa you said?
What's going to bring us the shorties? Tell us what's going to bring us the shorties.
Tell us, Xavier. How do you get the shorties?
Xavier, please tell us.
Xavier. Do you think he likes his dad?
It sounds like he's kind of, I don't know if he, you know what? Anyone that's 17 is going to have like a little bit of a rebellious vibe with his dad. He might resent his dad a little bit because like he's got to be taking it off the chin, not as much as his dad does. But,
listen, if Xavier Trudeau came out and did a diss track about his dad,
dude, he'd blow up.
He'd be fucking famous tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
You want to make your own money and stop spending the Canadian taxpayers' dime? Fucking do that.
Yeah, but I mean,
then you can ride with us.
But the lyric he does say, you know, you don't know me, I'm not him. Like, but he's got it. You got to address it. But
I'm sure he paid for the music video. Your tax dollars are funding this kid's fucking whole career. Congratulations.
Yeah, I can't get a fucking grant.
I can't even get my fucking street plowed here. I almost get killed every time I fucking come out of the snowbank is so high.
I almost got hit by a snowplow.
I almost got hit by a snowplow. And then I run around home. Fuck's sakes.
Fucking hilarious, man.
That's what he's got to do. Diss track.
Less mumble rappers, more humble rappers. That's all I'm saying.
Stay humble.
Get humble, stay humble.
Get humble.
Be
like
humble.
Kendrick says.
You know?
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Is that one of his lyrics? You
never heard that song? It's called Humble.
I don't listen to rap.
You don't listen? Rap is crap.
Rap is crap. That's exactly what I was going to say. I love that. Okay,
I like it.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
People call you a boomer now for listening to fucking old Drake songs, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I like when they call you Unk.
Hey, Unk.
I'm a total Unk, baby. I'm Unky TT. Fucking,
I got ID'd to buy a lighter a fucking couple weeks ago.
That's all right. They just want to write your name down on a fucking watch list.
On some kind of a watch list.
Arsonist.
I don't know what it is. I don't think my insides I look like a fat baby.
Yeah, you do. You look like a Gerber baby, dude.
Yeah, but my insides probably are that of a 78-year-old alcoholic.
Your insides look like Justin Trudeau doing blackface.
Just nasty.
Do you think Xavier Trudeau thinks he's got street cred because his dad's black? Is that
probably? Yeah. Probably, yeah. I could see that. We got fucking, what's this with DJ Khaled and Tekashi?
Oh, this was weird. So, they both got coffins delivered to their houses, like left on the front outside that had R.I.P. Let me see what they were. It was weird. Like it was like they seem like death threats. Really, it was right after Tekashi, right after DJ Khaled said that Drake's gonna be on his new album. He's doing a track with Drake, and it said R.I.P. Ovo, which is Drake's crew.
Yeah.
And then the Tekashi one said R.I.P. It was another rapper that died. I'm not sure what it is.
What, DJ Khaled came out against Drake?
No. He said that Drake is doing a collab with him on his new album.
Oh, okay.
So they put out a R.I.P. OVO.
What's OVO mean?
OVO is Drake's crew. It's his company name. I don't know.
Oh,
it's, you
is
know,
that
like
the owl?
The owl. Yeah. So that's what they're saying. So I don't know what that is. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Leaving a coffin on someone's fucking front lawn that's like a pretty serious threat. It wasn't like a real coffin, but
On Tekashi's lawn.
yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Do you think that Drake is just trying to deflect from being called a pedophile? So he's going after Tekashi 6ix9ine for being a snitch?
Tekashi's a pedophile, wasn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's bring out our boy. We haven't had to ask him anything so far, but this is a deep
I don't like that ChatGPT shit. Anytime you ask it something like fucking borderline like slanderous, it's like talks to you like you're a fucking piece of shit. It's like, fuck off. This is the world we live in. Okay.
Did Tekashi 6ix9ine did he get accused of being a child molester?
There were serious allegations against him involving a minor, which he pleaded guilty to in 2015. It's a complicated situation with legal nuances. Is there something specific you want to know about?
How old was he and how old was she?
How old was he and how old was she?
He was 18 and the girl was 13 at the time.
Ooh. Dirty dog.
That's a little bit.
Hey, what was his pickup line? Hey, little girl, you want to play with a treasure troll?
Yeah. I'm a real life treasure troll. Yeah. Rub my belly button. Here comes the candy cane. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's definitely his go-to line.
Yeah.
There he is right there.
He looks like a pedophile.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Little kids want to play with him all the time. He looks like he's...
I've never even heard one of his songs.
He looks like he'd suck your dick under the rainbow at the end of the Pride Parade.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fucking guy.
I don't get it. How all these retards are becoming famous and us retards.
I know. We're retarded.
Yeah, we're retarded too.
We got our tard card. Come on.
I'll tattoo something fucking stupid on my face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, before we go, let's talk about this. I heard Bonnie Blue, the chick who banged over 1,000 dudes, is pregnant. Like, that's not just a fucking pregnancy. That's a whodunit.
Bonnie Blue alone. She let these guys cream pie her too?
I guess so, man.
That is not good.
Her pussy looks like a fucking clown car that hit a speed bump.
Yeah.
I mean, just cream pie everywhere. That's
not
nasty.
Good.
That's 1,000 dudes, and then she gets pregnant. That's how Freddy Krueger was conceived. Because his mom, Amanda Krueger, got rizaped by 1,000 maniacs, or however, maybe 100, in a prison. She was or in an asylum. She was like a nurse or something. Amanda Krueger got like locked in with all the psychos, and they like gang raped her, and that's how Freddy was conceived. So,
really?
Oh yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, and also the other chick, Lily Phillips, she's saying she's pregnant too. So I don't know, man. I guess you can call it a pregnancy scare when your pussy looks like a haunted house.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest scare of all.
Yeah.
And the child is a bastard like Freddy Krueger.
It is scary getting a woman of the night pregnant. I will say that.
Elon Musk unavailable for comment.
But yeah.
Starlink's down. I don't know what happened.
Starlink's down. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Fucking Ukraine must have bombed it.
My phone's not working. I don't know.
It was that goddamn Zelensky, okay? We've sent him too much money for high-end weapons. He's using them against Starlink.
Yeah.
Now I can't answer the call when I fucking knock up a chick. So, oh, man. Well, we should probably wrap her. We should wrap her up. Hey?
All right.
Just,
yeah.
Unlike Elon, we should wrap her up.
Wrap her up. Yeah.
Or whoever that poor fucking bastard is in that
situation.
That's going to be, that's going to be despicable. Imagine being the unlucky guy. Maury Povich comes back for that one episode. That's a Maury reunion right there.
Yeah.
You gonna get in this kid's life?
Yeah.
I don't know. The kid was born with gel in his hair for some reason.
Very strange. Very strange indeed. Yeah.
You don't need a babysitter for that kid. You just stick him on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's been Main Offenders, guys. I'm Tyler Morrison. This is Tom O'Donnell. Make sure you come see us live. March 20th, we're going to be in Waterloo.
Kitchener.
Kitchener.
Well, same shit. We're going to be at the Grand Trunk Saloon.
Yep.
It's got the best cocktails and the best fried chicken and pizza you could fucking shake a stick at. And
the best pussy in town, and we're the best guys around.
Yeah.
He was the best guy around. Murder, what murder?
What murder?
So, yeah, you can see us there. You can catch me in Belleville at Rattan Barn. I'm going to be hosting a show with our boy Jeff McHenry. He's going to be headlining. Jeff from Letterkenny. You'll love him if you come out to that show. April 4th to 6th, I'm headlining Yuck Yucks downtown Toronto. You're going to want to be there for that. Get your tickets. Bring your crew out. We're going to have a fucking blast. I'm going to try and get Tommy on the show if I can. That would be nice.
Yeah.
We got some fun stuff coming up. Lots of good things on
tomorrow
the way.
night. Well, this won't be out for anyone to see it, but Mike Wilmot's doing a taping tomorrow night at the Corner Comedy Club.
Yep, you're going to want to...
But you guys won't see that shit, but you're going to want to watch it when it comes out.
That's right. We're recording it, so you'll be able to see it. And then, just make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, hit the bell, ding the bell so you get alerts every time we post an episode. We appreciate everyone that's been following us and supporting. We love you guys. Go to patreon.com/Tyler Morrison. Main Offenders tier. We got the new Main Offenders tier on the Patreon. Going to be lots of bonus stuff. This episode is actually a 2-hour episode. So if you want the full episode, head over to the Patreon, and it's going to be available in full over there. So if you want ad-free, uncut, uncensored,
uncut dicks.
All the uncut dicks your fucking little tongue can taste.
Anteater, elephant trunk, schmagma covered cocks. You go over to the Patreon.
That's where the real boys play. It's think of the Patreon as like the glory hole of the Main Offenders.
You're going to be sucking some cheese dick if you fucking pop over there.
Yeah, you don't get your dick sucked. We suck.
Asiago?
You suck our dick.
Yeah.
We don't suck your dick. You suck our dick.
We suck. Yeah, we're the ones getting our dick sucked.
Yeah, we're not gay. You guys are gay.
You guys are gay. Anyways.
You're really gay if you don't get the Patreon, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Main Offenders, fuck around and find out.
FFO.